Alright, so when Mike's outside pressure washing, I have to build the rotors. So I have to probably clean some side seals to seal us out. And put the oil control seals. I already cleaned everything up yesterday, so I have these already ready to go. All clean. See, everything's already clean, ready to go. Since we went with the option of building our own engine, the engine ended up costing us $700, and the rebuild parts were $800. So we spent $800 on the rebuild parts and $700 on the engine. So it's a little more expensive than Brad's engine. Well, we get a built engine, we don't get a stock engine, so we can make more power.
Alright, so we're gonna clearance the seals on the rotor. So I need a flat surface to do the clearancing. So what I found is a piece of metal right here, and I flattened it on the sander. So now I have a nice flat surface I'm gonna put some sandpaper right here and clearance the side seals one by one on the motor. So this is one of the most important parts of building it, because compression is everything. So you know, the clearances have to be exact on it. If not, we'll have a lot of blow by, and blow by can cause a bearing to spin, or you know, a lot of blow by can damage the engine.
Songe bien, oui, songe en combattant, un œil noir te regarde, que l'amour t'attend, toréador, l'amour t'attend.
Alright, so this is what we're looking for clearance wise.
Okay.
So one down. Alright, so we have the side seals cut to spec, corner seals are in, and right now we're going to put the oil control rings. So these rings go a certain way depending on the rotation of the motor. So given that this is the front rotor, this round piece right here is a lock, and it goes on that hole right there. So this will keep the oil ring from spinning in the same, like, it'll lock it in, it'll keep it in place. So this oil ring right here has a step, and that's where this flat part locks into place. So this one. So we'll go in here. So right now we gotta put the oil rings, and this is what keeps the oil from this chamber right here to going into the engine. If these are bad, the motor will be smoking a lot.
And that's not what you want.
Nope. You don't want that. So oil on a lot of engines causes detonation. So we want this motor to be as tight as possible. So depending on the rotation, there's different springs. So one's got the round locking part on one way, and then the other one's got it the other way. So you have to make sure you put them on the right spot, because there is like rotation. These have special rotations. So this one, the way the rotor spins, this is the correct one for this rotor right here. The rotor spins this way, and you want these rings to lock in place, and boom, lock. But if you put the spring that's not correct, spinning and it won't lock. So eventually what will happen is probably like 100 miles or later, this ring itself will wear out and the motor will just start pouring oil into the chamber. So you want to make sure that you have the correct springs when you're building one of these. Apex seals, corner seals, side seals. So, let's focus. You gotta like line it up, line up the corner seals because sometimes they're like misaligned a little bit. So, and then you start from this side. This little leg right here holds the spring in place. So, just like that. This is the most important part of these motors, the apex seals. So, alright, so that's it. This rotor's built. So we're just gonna move it out of the way and get started on the next one.
I'm working really hard. You're making me look like I'm not, but I am.
Here.